Hey Derby World, well we're out here at day number 2 for the Minnesota Throwdown, so if you missed day 1, make sure to check those all out. We got a whole bunch of cars here. I think there's around 80 just in the Most Wanted Fine Arts, and they're going to put them all on the track at once. They were trying to beat a world record, not sure if that's going to happen, but they're going to have a whole bunch out there, and it's going to be pretty awesome. Lots of my friends will be out on the track and we'll capture it all for you guys. But we're going to go through, just walk through the pits like we usually do. We're in Jason Sauer's workmanship area here where he's doing all the spray painting and tagging all day. So he's flying through it. This one's going to be driven by a Cannonball. So Anthony's going to be in this one. He's picked himself a Honda. Now we got some interesting stuff here. We got I think it's a sidekick.
That's absolutely it. You know
this
what?
thing is rusty. Super rusty on the back, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll crunch in really nice.
Easy, just get out there and do it.
This one I think is going to be driven by Decker. He picked himself a Chrysler 300.
You got to purchase something from NDC&C and get a free ticket from them, or go right behind you for 20 bucks a shot.
Got a van over here.
The fatty fun police car.
I tell you what, it's going to be a blast. We are going to try to get things started on time.
I'll talk more when there's a little quieter here.
Second night of the Minnesota Throwdown.
This one, if you bought anything from NDC&C, you can get a chance to win a ticket for it. It's a 2007 BMW SUV.
We're doing the drivers meeting at 3:45, so stay on time.
I call them, tell them, say, hey, get on down here to the Dakota County Fair and see the Throwdown in person, because there's nothing better than person. But if they're not here, you tell them watch TSL and they'll see the live action, and they're not going to get the smell and the sound like it is here.
I tell you what, though, if you want to go home afterwards tomorrow, a week from now, a year from now, you can always catch the action that happens tonight on the track. Where?
TSL.com, right there, Track Shot Live.
All right, everybody, make sure you go visit the concession stands.
They also they're running full size. They got the Minnesota Classic. They got their repair class. They get badge plates and all kinds of things to run. They're gonna have mid-size repair, and then yeah, the Most Wanted Fine Arts, which is which we've already talked in the past. The Most Wanted Fine Arts, that is the super stock style rules. So you basically knock the side windows out and chrome and stuff and go have some fun. Not too many of these wagons left. Love seeing some of this old iron still out there. Minivans. A bunch of cars lined up here. Good old Minnesota turnouts. Cruisemans over here. They run some shows out this way. Definitely ones to check out. Big supporters of Track Shot Live, and always appreciate their support as well. Got some pre-rans here. See how they do. This is one of the. I was just informed this is one of the youth cars, so they got some youth full size. So these two cars over here for the youth, and then this one, and I think there's a few more that are around the pits. So we'll see if we can locate them. It's a pre-ran. Still looks good though. And there's just cars everywhere. So I apologize if this gets a little shaky. There's just a lot of walking, and the ground out here is not the flattest. But as I said, this is a Most Wanted Fine Arts. You basically chain or wire the doors shut. You take all the external chrome and glass out. You don't have to take the windshield out if you don't want to. However, I ran one last week super awesome that they built it for me, but with having that windshield in there, it was a few times during the cautions I literally undid my seatbelt, took my fire jacket and used it to clean off the windshield because I couldn't see out of it. So definitely do whatever you want, and if it's easy, it's better than I would 100% run it again that way if the car was given to me to run, but it does make it a little challenging. Not sure if it's a Camry or what that is. Looks like it. Sienna van, Caravan. Not sure what that is. Honda maybe? Old Pilot maybe? I don't know. Trailblazer. Lexus. Oh, and then they're also having half-ton trucks. That's right, half-ton full-size trucks. They put on a pretty good show last year. Seeing a lot of pre-rans out here in the trucks though, but that's just the way the trucks go. They can take a lot of abuse. Some pretty clean old iron back there. It's a Mercury. Wow, caddy. Couple caddies.
Oh yeah.
Ford Ranger back here. The way those Rangers get super rusty, that Most Wanted Fine Arts is pretty much the best class for those. They do not compete against those minivans.
Oh yeah, I'll go get some food. I'll be back. See ya.
Smells like a derby truck. Well, hopefully it runs better when it gets warmed up. Not sure exactly what that is. It's a crossover of some kind. Durango. Ought to do pretty well in the Most Wanted Fine Arts for sure.
Alright, where do we look for you?
A lot of Jason Sowers paint down there.
For our boy, always like, go anywhere you want.
Got a Caravan, Ford Focus.
How's it going?
Going good. How you guys doing?
Not too bad.
Good. All right, now this is a lot of cars for Mike Tix's compound. He's got all kinds of different people picked to drive these things. I'm not even sure who's driving what. Bunch of vans, bunch of cars. I think they said he had like 31 that came out of his shop for different folks. Maybe it's 20 something, I don't even know. Quite a few. Then they were doing a big raffle. You could win these vans. So if you get the winning ticket, you get to drive one van and then pick who gets to drive the other van. So that's pretty cool. Pre-ran van. And Impala.
I know I'm coming through and I can find them, so.
It's a little Saturn over there.
How many cars are registered?
80 some.
How many?
80.
We ain't gonna get to the 120, huh?
No, we're not gonna break the record.
Good boy. Very good.
Sable wagon.
Hey, Robbie. The little ice racer? It's yours.
I'm gonna leave that on there. Yeah, I just gotta fix my seatbelt and my door.
Just keeps on going. It's the perfect class for those cars that you're like, this is too rusty, not gonna be competitive, blah blah blah. You just go out and have some fun. Derby something. So little time in it to build. Like back home we have the windshield class, which is essentially the same thing. This is even a step more stock than that in a lot of regards. So even slightly less built than those, but similar to our windshield class back home. Only much more freeing as far as rules and what is allowed to run with what. So here we have the inspection area. People getting the last time through tech. Try always keep a distance when things are on the lift. It's been through some stuff.
Nice. You'll be good.
Here's one that ran last night, and look at this. Check out the videos from last night if you want to see how that happened. They were hammering last night. That was good. And look at, it's an 03 or newer. It's got a full aluminum front end there. All right, we got some more. Looks like a Most Wanted Fine Art car again. All right, there's a whole bunch more here in the pits area, or outside of the pit area. In the camping area, so we're gonna go check these out too. Stick. Couple full-size trucks. Definitely seen some action already. These Durangos all ran last night. A little bit of everything. Okay, we're still finding mid-size, Most Wanted Fine Arts, Blazer, that one ran last night. Doesn't look like it's running tonight. These are definitely some Most Wanted Fine Arts cars. Blazer. These Blazers seem to be pretty stout actually. There's a little more of a frame under them than I would have thought, but I don't know, we'll see if they start making more of a comeback, because there's a lot more of those that I've been seeing around lately. A couple of cars that ran last night. I don't know what all they did to them, but they're gonna be running again today. Cars sprinkled in here. Again, I can't remember if these were ran last night because they all kind of blend together after a while. I see so many derby cars. Some Sienna minivans. These are going to be pretty stout and tough to beat for Most Wanted, I would think, depending on I mean, I know the bump. I don't know exactly how the bumpers on these Santas are when they're stock, but if they can keep the nose clean, they'll be in good shape. This one definitely ran last night. It's a youth car, and then went out for the mid-size, and now they're going again. These guys all ran last night. I believe they were in the youth class. Maybe the mid-size, I can't even remember. Alright, I'm sure I missed some cars, but here's the last one that I'm at least seeing in a quick eye shot. So if you're buried way back in the back, sorry. Well, I've actually found a whole nother pocket of cars, so that's good. I was like, man, there's got to be more somewhere. So here's a few. Looks like with some of Jason Sauer's artwork on them. Got an S10 Blazer. In the mini trucks, if you put the right bumper on the front of these things, these can be pretty stout. But ought to do pretty good in the Most Wanted Fine Arts. Looks like a few more Most Wanted Fine Arts cars back here. It's a Ford Explorer driving away. Getting some last minute paint in. I like it. I do in my car back at the...
We gotta put some stickers on the old Saber.
All right, sounds good. We got a couple more full-size trucks here. That one's definitely seen some derby action. Old rusty Chevy. Again, these trucks are supposed to only be half-ton, so you're going to have some new, some old, a little bit of in between, but they're all half-tons. They're not 3/4, not full 1-tons. That one's definitely seen some derby action. Some old iron.
We've got a sub, it's got one little baby.
I think those are probably for the Minnesota Classic, I would guess. Mazda SUV. That is definitely something you don't see every day, especially out here in the derbies. I don't know, I feel like most of them are not running or driving anymore when they get to this stage, but we'll see how it does. And of course, Chrysler van. The vans are really starting to take off, guys, so take note. If you want to learn a new vehicle, figure out a van that works good for you, get it dialed in. Check this out. This is a new model van. Look at that. It's got the screen and everything. I'm really curious what year this is. Shame nobody's over here so I could find out. Oh, it's a Nissan. Oh, now that's different. A Nissan minivan. I have not seen one of these run before that I can recall. I could be wrong. Again, they kind of run together after a while, but that's a little more of a novel one, so we'll keep an eye on that one. It says Skip's Towing on the side. We'll have to watch it. Okay, Astro. There was one of those that ran with the vans yesterday. Didn't seem like he did too hot, but I know some buddies that really like the Astros, and I like what he did with those seatbelts. Too many guys way underutilize the seatbelts. A couple more Most Wanted Fine Art cars. Alright, I think we are officially reaching the end here, I think. What's ready to run. Got a Jeep Cherokee. Good if you can keep the drive shafts on them, so hopefully they made it front wheel drive and not rear wheel, and they'll be in okay shape. And then a Chevy, I don't know if that's that looks like a Malibu, like a late 2010 or so Malibu. There's a Ford Explorer again. Alright, so I think that was it, at least as many as I can find. If I missed your car, sorry. Day number 2, Minnesota Throwdown out here in Farmington, Minnesota. It's one of Mike Tix and Company's Track Strong shows. Definitely one to check out. We were here last year. And if you missed day number 1, make sure to check those out, and we'll have all of day number 1 and day number 2, as well as working alongside Track Shot, so that's always a lot of fun. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you've not already done so. As always, couldn't do any of this if it wasn't for you guys watching, so thank you, and until the next video, we'll talk to you later.